Okay there. So today is October 31st. You know what that means. I should be wearing some kind of an outfit. Well, I am. Look, we got some granite in, some more granite in. I don't have the faucets yet. Ledge, looking great. So what am I dressed up as? Let's just take a look. And I want to explain my outfit by telling you a fun story. Ooh, more granite, beautiful. Here's what happened. A friend of mine goes, you know what? When your funeral comes around, you're gonna have the most interesting funeral ever. I'm like, I'm glad to see that you're thinking about my death. But he actually was saying a good thing. He said, you know, people are gonna start talking and they're gonna be from all walks of life. And, you know, one of them's gonna go, oh, John Tennell, yeah, he built my house. Be like, no, I think you got the wrong guy. He's an author. Somebody else gonna go, no, he's a musician. He's played, guitar. And somebody else goes, and piano. And somebody else like, and sings and has albums. Somebody else gonna go, no, he's an author. Somebody's gonna go, no, he's an influencer. Somebody's gonna go, well, he used to own a music venue. No, he does contracting. No, back in the day, he used to sell the best weed. And every one of those people is gonna be right. I was like, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But, so let me tell you another quick story, okay? When I was in Israel the first time, our tour guide, Stan Goodenough, amazing person. He told us along the trip, and we were there for a couple weeks. He told us that he was a journalist and that he was a tour guide and that he was a professor and some other things. And close to the end of the trip, somebody goes, so what are you really though? Like, what would you consider yourself? Are you a tour guide? Are you a professor? Are you a journalist? Are you something else? Like, what would I have seen you in? Like, and I'm thinking, first of all, I'm embarrassed for you asking these questions, okay? Just because you don't know somebody's work doesn't mean that they don't have legitimate work, okay? But he kept on and kept pressing it. And this was Stan's response. He said, it is my calling in life to tell the story of the Jewish people and to tell the story of Jesus in the hopes that some might be saved. And he goes, oh, cool. Anyway, so are you more of a journalist or more of a, and he goes, it is my calling in life to tell the story of the Jewish people and to tell the story of Jesus in the hopes that some might get saved. And he goes, huh? You seem pretty passionate about this. And he goes, it is my calling in life to tell the story of Jesus and tell the story of the Jewish people in the hopes that some might be saved. And I was like, I respect that. So a couple of years ago, I was flying back from Japan. We had done a mission thing over there. And I flew back. It was a long trip. It's a long trip to fly all the way across the world. And I got off and I was waiting for my luggage in DFW airport. And some lady comes up behind me. She goes, where do I know you from? I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, we've been talking about the whole trip. I'm like, that's a long trip. You should have just come and said hi. She goes, do you have a TV show or something? I'm like, yeah. She goes, what is it? I'm like, John Works Too Much. And she goes, no, that's not it. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I'm a musician, Angels Unaware. She goes, no, that's not it. I'm like, I don't know. I build houses, I'm an actor, whatever. No, that's not it. And I was like, I'm an influencer. I do a bunch of stuff, TikTok or whatever. And she goes, no, that's not it. And she goes, wait a minute. You're the Christian. And I'm like, I could not imagine a better compliment in the world than all those things I listed off for somebody to say, you're the Christian. I'm like, yes, I am. And then she's like, can my husband come over here and can we take pictures and whatever? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I love people. So nevertheless, when you're like, what is your costume today? What is your outfit? What are you dressed as? What are you for October the 31st? My answer is all of these things and more. But most importantly, I'm a Christian. Love you guys.